Hello everyone and welcome to PGA Tour 16. Yes, it's another narration video, which is very rare for me. Now this is the first time I've played this game, so, well, let's see what happens. Hopefully it's easier than the other games. I'm hoping. Keep my fingers crossed. Apparently there's no loading times in the courses I've read. Whether or not this is true, I don't.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh, press a new button. This is when it'll tell you my EA name is, oh, it's right. Do they have a tutorial? Should we have a look? Okay, maybe not. We'll just do... learn to play and win. Okay, let's do the prologue. Okay, it doesn't tell us that. Okay, let's just do the play now. Stroke play. Yeah, I've always liked stroke play. Course settings. Let's not do all holes. Let's do front 9. No wind. Pin select. Monday. Course conditions. Average. Yes. Let's see. Course select. What course can we have? That looks a nice course. PGA West Stadium. Let's see what courses they've got. Ooh, Treasure Island. That seems quite a hard course. Battlefield 4 course. No way. Now that has surprised me. There seems to be a lot of courses. Wetlands, that reminds me of World of Warcraft. No, I think, well actually I quite like that one. Should we go to Bay Hill? Oh, I picked the wrong one. Oh, no, I want to go with this one. Let's see what this is like. Hopefully it'll give you a tutorial on how to play the game. I'm hoping. This is used... That made so much sense, didn't it? But I'll leave it in because that's an outtake. We'll see. The game's using a new engine, apparently. Is it a Frostbite engine or something like that? I can't remember. I should have researched it properly before I played it. Ooh, it's...
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage.
Looks nice.
Today we're located in La Quinta, California, getting set to take on this very challenging course. It's the stadium course at PGA West, designed by none other than the man behind TPC Sawgrass, Pete Dye. Diabolical, Frank. How would you describe the layout of the golf course?
I think diabolical is the first thing that would come to mind. This is how Pete Dye got his reputation, by building these type of golf courses. Matter of fact, in 1987, the players voted. They didn't want to keep coming back here. They thought it was too tough. But it has been used as a tour qualifying site. So if you think it's too tough for the regular pro, you imagine trying to qualify for your PGA Tour card and playing this is a tough test.
Marvellous.
Teeing off to start the round here at PGA West. This first hole is a 445-yard par 4. Frank, walk us through the first tee shot.
Only the longest hitters won't hit driver down here, Rich. 3 wood at that bunker if you are really, really long. Otherwise, sort of try and squeeze that driver down the left side. Shorten this hole up a little bit because it plays every inch of that 450 yards.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, it's perfect. That is a huge opening tee shot.
Now the approach shot here at the par 4 first.
Okay.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
Oh no, I shouldn't have done any spin.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole.
I won't get a birdie, come on.
It's no snack, though.
Oh, well, I was...
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Even par early on. Second hole's just 371 yards. Frank, are players licking their chops, thinking they need to make a 3 here?
Yeah, if you can just accept the fact that you're going to have a longer second shot than you'd think for a hole of 370 yards, then that's the first way to overcome this. Just put yourself a short iron in your hand. Do the attacking with the second shot.
I'm terrible at
Frank, that
putting.
ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, I'm guessing as a player, this is the kind of shot you like early in the round, short par 4, nice look, as you get set for the approach shot.
After a tough opening hole, Pete Dye gives you a chance here. Scoring club in hand, if you can get it to the right distance, even 15 feet right of this flag, very much a birdie chance.
Moving to the third hole to par 4 again. This one 471 yards.
Okay. I'm spinning the ball.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
I don't know whether I should add some spin to this. Oh, yes.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh,
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, here's a case at the fourth hole, this par 3 of Pete Dye kind of messing with a player's mind. Just how does he do it?
Well, there's a straight line between that tee and the flag. That's the obvious thing. But if you follow the look of the hole down there, it's just the shaping of the bunkers, the little curving of the edges there that just take that mind's eye away, almost making it look like there's a little bit of a dog leg in a straight hole. Very clever.
That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
no. Not going to happen.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. And getting ready for the putt. Nice par to remain at 2 under. Frank, this looks like a fun hole. The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot, you'll be fine.
What are we going to do?
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
They've made the water look nice.
That's fine.
Frank, for a long time, the stadium course at PGA West was thought to be too difficult for the professionals. How'd that happen?
It wasn't really unusual. A lot of Pete Dye courses, when they first came out, with the wooden bulkheads, so visually intimidating. It was such a departure from traditional golf design that players, they weren't very receptive to it. They thought it was too punishing. And yet now, we look some 20, 30 years
God.
later, Pete Dye's going to go down with the Mackenzies, the Donald Rosses.
What an
C.B.
achievement.
McDonald's as one of the most innovative and one of the great architects that's actually changed the direction that the game's gone.
Can I just...
Back in the late 1980s, the Tour pros
Commentators.
actually refused to go back to the stadium course. They signed a petition to get it removed as one of the host courses, a ban that effectively ran until 2015.
Oh, dear.
But now the career builder, Frank, not easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just splashed down.
Yeah, but on the flip side too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to two.
That's different.
So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Frank, this is one you don't practice, but sometimes you have to do it. Time for the drop.
Yeah, it should be the easiest shot in golf. You've just paid for it.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. That puts them at 4 under for the round.
Now I can say it before they talk again.
Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. Will you break down shots or break down a hole? How would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think
I've done it again.
50 yards, you could bash a driver down.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
I won't get a chance at this time.
Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Not quite where he was aiming, but still enough room to get it up and down. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Oh.
Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but...
Just a couple of feet. 2 under par for the round.
Did I get my first bogey?
Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards.
More than a bogey.
The player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little offline, then it just becomes a free-shotter like it is for everybody else.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that hot start, we all know they can play better than this, but they need to relax first of all, and then let their game take over again.
That was not good.
Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. He has this attempt for par. Never a bad score on the card. That's par. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under par. Frank, I have to say, I've been impressed by the level of golf today. Really came out here with a solid game plan and executed.
And consequently, a very solid round. Continuing with that kind of play can certainly put you in the winner's seat.
I was quite surprised that I was able to pull off one of those shots we saw. Well, that was me playing this game, and I hope you enjoyed it. And later on we'll be playing more of it, but for the first go I think it was alright. Okay, I made a few bum shots, but what do you expect, it's a new game. You don't really need a tutorial, but it would have been helpful if they'd have had it. But, you know, they look nice as well. I suppose of these courses you can buy, but it says, I don't know. Anyway, I will see you all later, so don't forget to watch any other videos I have. I'm not making much sense tonight. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. What do you expect? I will see you all later.